The Dogecoin is king. Ta-da! The Dogecoin stream. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties the other night. Apparently, early on when I started first streaming, I was streaming on Facebook to my followers there. And what's up, Lance? And got banned for 24 hours for a shitty comment, and that's cool. Whatever, they got what they got to do. But it basically anything connected to Facebook was locked out also. So my Streamlabs software was locked out, so I couldn't stream if I wanted to. I tried, but yeah, Dogecoin. Need them T-Web 3s, baby. That's right. I'm telling you. Y'all just, when I give them out, stack them. Just stack them and hang on to them. Don't panic. When I do my giveaways and give away these coins, when it goes live, we'll have a pre-sale for about 3 months. And when it goes live, it's going to be boom. It's going to be boom. You're going to make some money and you're going to be glad you held on to them. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We just, now is not the time in the markets to be trying to introduce a new form of payment or a new currency. It is just with all the negativity surrounding it would just be lost in the noise. So I'm just waiting on that right moment to when there's some positivity out there about crypto so people will pay attention. People tend not to want to listen to things after the FTX bullshit. What's up, Mike? Mr. Drake, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube, man. Appreciate it. That every time y'all comment or leave a like or anything on you through YouTube, it really helps the algorithm and it helps push me out there to the front of the search engines and stuff. Facebook just does whatever it's garbage going to do. So, all right, we got the a few more people get in here. If we can get 5 or 6 people in here, then we'll start spinning the wheel. Everybody, let's just do everybody gets a spin. Why not? And I may have to take rain checks on some of those things on the wheel. Let's pull the wheel up and see. I did not get a chance to, there it is. So, yeah, all these drinks that you see here, I didn't get a chance to change that right there. That's Shiba Inu, I believe. I can't remember. It's been a while. But instead, that white slice, if you get that tonight, that's going to be 1,000,000 T-Web 3. And I'll send it to you. You send me your, you DM me your Coinbase wallet. And I will send you your Ethereum-based coin wallet from your Coinbase wallet. And I will send you T-Web 3 if you win it. Let's see here. Hide that for a sec. Look at this, though. Look at the Doge. This is the weekly chart on Doge. Phenomenal. We're sitting on top. We're sitting on top of a beautiful area. That first up thrust and consolidation back in February 2021. We're sitting on top of it, which also, for the first time so the last time we were above the 200-day moving average was September of 2021. And we're above it, back tested it once, twice, 3 times, and got followed through price action. That's super positive. And a lot of this, I'm sure, has to do with hype about Twitter and Elon. There was a TikTok video or some kind of video he put out, and he was talking about, so people want to read an article, say from the Washington Post, but you're not a subscriber to the Washington Post. So rather than people paying $9.99 a month to get their media outlets, you could pay like 10 cents to read that article if it's really interesting. Or he suggested maybe 1 Doge in exchange. You could pay with 1 Doge to read that article. That's big. That's wicked. Not that it's going to drive the price up, but the fact that it has a everyday use case by people who don't know what it is great. But it's looking phenomenal. We'll look at the daily. Yeah, and we said this here a week or 2 back, and it's playing out. If you'll look at this divergence, it was about to turn positive. Now here we are, 3 days in a row in the positive, and we've got some pretty nice upwards price action. We got a little thrust up to 11 cents. So you could look at this on a daily and be like, we have one bottom with a slightly higher bottom, now above a 200-day moving average. I'm not saying it's a reversal, but it's got a lot of hints. It's got a lot of the markers that it's wanting to reverse. So you just have to be wary, and the fact that we're above this area. Y'all don't even remember. Look how long. See, nobody remembers the bad times. But let's just say from here to when we broke back above it, 197 days. We spent 197 days below 8 cents. Consolidation. So we had a bottom, one low, and you probably could count this as the second low, which is a higher low, which kind of leads you into, with all of this going on, we're in neutral territory and everything, kind of leading you to believe that maybe that's the bottom. That's the bottom is in. You seeing it bounced off these levels we had perfectly. Only time will tell. But I like what it's doing. I'm loving it. Even a 4 hour, the daily. Low, higher highs now. It's very, very possible that we see a quick run up to like 13 after that. Well, let's see. If we run up on a low of 12-ish, we could easily see another pop up to 13. Go back out to the daily. We've got to get back above that 16, and then we could have a monster rip up into like the 32 range. That'd be wicked. So, all right, since I know y'all two are here, we'll go ahead and spin this wheel. Let's give you y'all's spin. See what happens. Here we go. And a whiskey shot, which I'll just have to take a rain check on that. I do have my whiskey, so I'll drink it, but it's a Monday night, people. It's Monday. Let's just not. Last time we did this, I got absolutely smashed. I mean, shit faced. I think it was like 14 or 15 whiskey shots that landed on in a row. Not cool. All right, that one right there. That's for Mike. We'll work our way back up. Let's see what Lance's is going to do. Lance, have a drink there, sir. Have a drink. Finally it lands on viewer drinks. Shot, drink, beer, don't care. Sweet tea, doesn't matter. You're drinking, not me. So let's see who else. There you go, sir. Thank you. You too. Let's see who else comes in. Everybody who comes in the stream tonight gets a spin. I don't care if we have 5 or if we have 150 or if we have 1,500. Everybody that comments in the stream tonight will get a spin. Whether it's from Facebook, whether it's from YouTube, I don't care. Anybody that chimes in and makes a comment on our stream tonight and makes this better, they get a spin to win some free crypto. Or to, I guess, see me start pounding drinks. Whatever y'all want. This is for y'all. So, anyway, point is, Doge is great. Love it. Let's go to Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin's doing here. Let's start with the weekly. Are we ever going to recover? Is it dead? Are we going to make it? I don't know. It's so shady. No, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, and it's following the path that I want it to follow. The weekly, nothing spectacular. It's just all we need is sideways consolidation, and that's fine. The daily, still consolidating. The 4 hour. 4 hour, we're trying our best to get a little positive momentum and neutral to positive, hopefully. Oh, there Charles is. Chimed in just in time, Charles. Let's see what Charles' spin does. The wheel spin of destiny. Oh, I love my new Stream Deck. I've never used it, but maybe twice, but I really love it. Here's Charles, got his spin coming up right here. What does Charles win tonight? A nice big fat drink of whiskey, because I know he's got it in his cup right now. Charles is also sick with the flu, as far as I know, unless he's miraculously recovered. So, Charles, you need to take your little drink of whiskey, probably cure that flu, make you feel better, and you owe it to me now. So, but yeah, Bitcoin is just, it's flopping around, man. Yes, it is. Just a dead fish right now, flopping around. We have had the second month in a row on the monthly chart of loss of negative momentum, and that's good. That's nice to see. And you can see the monthly chart. We've respected it, dipped below these line a little bit. We're still below it, but that can change in a heartbeat. We'll be fine. Ethereum, still getting rejected by the 200-day moving average, still building negative momentum. Ethereum may be the laggard, and I can understand that. I mean, it's really just a shit coin if you really think about it, but on the weekly, not terrible, just okay, kind of just doing nothing. Just not a whole lot of nothing. Dogecoin looks the best out of everybody right now, and I think we've looked at some other stuff that kind of looks a lot better. What was it? BNB. We looked at BNB the other day, and BNB was showing some real positivity. It's still above this 200-day moving average now after a little upthrust. Big engulfing candle, but it's getting rejected at that critical, that almost even level. That 307, 308. If it breaks 308, your next rip is all the way to 337. If it can break it resoundingly, it's going to 337. That's your next stop. But still making, you got a low, a higher low, and you're above the 200-day moving average. So what else could you want? You're showing me all the things I want to see from a technical analysis standpoint right now for building into a reversal. It's not fully confirmed yet. You're not saying that it's a bull market starting, but you're seeing signs that the sellers are tired. The sellers are exhausted. Maybe there's no one left in the market to sell. And then you get that sideways consolidation that we need, which it kind of looks like we've been in that range for a while, since May of 2021. But you need that. You've got to let everybody have their time to get shook out or build their position. Shit, it sounds like I'm kind of sick again. All right, now we've had 3 people comment. We have 4 viewers. Anybody else going to comment and get a spin on the wheel to see if they win something? I don't know if Reaper's going to chime in tonight. I know we had talked about airdropping. There he is. What's up? My man from Blockchain Solution. Reaper said something about, we talked about showing up and maybe him airdropping an NFT, Crypto Whiskey NFT on some of y'all, some random person. I don't know if he's busy tonight, but we will see. I hadn't heard from him. All right, let's spin the wheel from my guy. Come on, double or nothing. Here's my comment. All right, so we got 2 more spins. Lance, you got one, bro. You got one. Built K5 and Blockchain Solution. They get their spin. So let's pull this wheel up. Let's go ahead and get these spins over with. Because if I got to give away shit, I want to just get it over with. I'm a rando. All right, this right here is for Built K5. What does he get? Oh my God, you get a pass. So close. This next spin for the Mr. Blockchain Solutions. See what he gets. Oh, a whiskey shot. Like I said, I'm drinking whiskey. All right, this is Monday night. We'll do this again on a Friday night, and I will absolutely get shit-faced with y'all again. The last time we done this, we had I think we had like 41, 47 viewers, and it went on a horrible streak. I mean, horrible. It went from, I set the wheel up and I don't know how it happened. And I got smashed. I was sick the next day because I was drinking, taking shots, and it was crazy. My brother-in-law was here agging it on. It was pretty bad. We'll do it again on a Friday or a Saturday night and get plumb stupid with it. It's okay. I'll pass that on camera. I have no problems with that. It wouldn't be the first time somebody's recorded me passing out drunk. I'll do it again. All right, so there we go. We've got some people making comments. There's your comments. Love it. Anything anybody want to look at? Crypto, stocks, anything we want to take a gander at? Or do you guys want me to go through the big money? Come on, big money. Man, that first wheel spin cost me some money last year. That first time I spun it, I don't know what I was thinking, man. I was giving away some crap, and I'm trying to think. I believe that night, it was the same night I got shit faced. I ended up having to take notes and like take everybody's name down. I think ended up giving away like 20 million Shiba Inu, something like that. And it was a lot closer to the highs than it is now. So it was fun. Apple for the group. Man, somebody else asked no whammies. Apple was talked about today in Discord, both directions. Where is you, Mr. Apples? Thought I pulled it down here because I knew it'd be asked about. There it is. Apple on the weekly. We were losing negative momentum, kind of setting it neutral on the RSI, and then started building negative momentum again today. But with the market doing what it did today, I mean, you can't expect anything to go up. I mean, it's it. When we got a little Ripponacci on the DXY, and it just pushed everything down. And then, of course, all the horse shit about the Exxon and the oil and wherever, and like everybody thinks that Iran wanting the USA soccer team thrown out, like that had anything to do with stocks. Who cares? Who cares? Soccer, great. Go play soccer. I went and got a haircut today because I'm balding anyway, but it had gotten so long that you obviously could it looked really bad. It looked like it was like I was preparing for a comb over, but I got a cut today and all there was soccer on, and it was terrible. So Apple on the weekly, I mean, if we could get some turnaround, we might get. I mean, we got a higher low. Just a lower high still. We got to get above the 200. We need to make some higher highs. Let's look at the daily. It's giving us indication. I say the daily's showing shit. The daily's showing that we're going to hell in a handbasket. We're going back to 138 easily. So if I was going to be an Apple, it'd definitely be to the downside right now. And I mean, we're seeing the same thing on the 4 hour. 1 hour's garbage too. So Built K5, I'm almost positive I know what you. I mean, we both see a lot of the same things. So I'd imagine your assessment of this is about the same. On the daily, weekly time frames, it kind of looks like garbage. I mean, maybe you can day trade it on the daily picks of it, but I still think it has more downside. Let's see. Blockchain said no, followed by XLE and JD. Yeah, see, I just scrolled down to my comments. I knew you'd be right there in agreement with me on that. I mean, it's hard to find anything on the daily or weekly that gives you any kind of positive indication or hope. XLE. Man, I know I pulled that shit up the other day. The energy sector is Where was it at? What did I do? Did I just take it off? I did. I took it off because I had it pulled up. The energy sector, I've got bets on it going down, dude. Because we're not, I just don't think we're going to get any kind of boost here. After that crap today about Chevron getting permits in Venezuela, this dude took over the country by force, y'all. He went in, bribed the military officials, overthrew the government, starving folks the hell out, and made massive, crazy deals with China and Russia. Okay? Crazy deals with China and Russia on oil and natural resources and shit. And we're going to allow someone to make any kind of progress in that country. We don't even recognize them as a leadership, as a government. Makes no sense. So I think it's going to crush it. I think we're going to crush the energy sector because we're going to be pumping out all this dirty, cheap ass oil. I mean, they're going to get it cheap. And that's just, the supply is going to just flood the market. Not to mention, at the time we're about to flood the market with cheap, dirty oil from Venezuela, who's struggling and they need the cash. So they'll take whatever we get. I mean, the crack kids. Venezuela's the crack kids of the oil community. They were like, oh, come on, baby. Give me $2 a gallon. I mean, that's the kind of shit they be doing down there. But while at the same time that's happening, you've got these massive riots in China, if that's true. Just you see what you see on the news. You don't know how true it is, whatever. But the zero COVID policy has got shit shutting down again over there. People getting locked down. There goes demand, just from the world stage, period. So I think it's time for a pullback, and we're going to look at it and see, now that I've said my spiel. I mean, yeah, we got into overbought, and we're trickling back down to neutral. Oh, this is on the daily. We're building negative momentum. I almost want to think this is a double top, just a slightly higher double top. Yeah, I mean, look at the weekly. I mean, that's basically what you got. You got look where we're at. The highs from the 2008, 2009 debacle, that's where we're at right now. If we break below that, we might catch a little bit of free fall to 81, but more than likely somewhere in the 78 range. It's not looking great. We're losing positive momentum out the ass. Freaky Frank. And you know what, man? I wished it would, bro. I wished it would. I'm about tired of waiting. I wish they'd go ahead and make them lows, homie. For real. I'm like, it's... oh, yeah, you get your spin, too, also. So, yeah, looking at the XLE, man, I think we've got more downside. Let's see, at least to 83. I would definitely be short to 83 on the longer time scale. Even the 4 hours looking like shit. That's just me. Yeah, I mean, Bill K5, dude, I'm telling you, I totally agree. I mean, it was a double top don't have to be exact. That looked like a beautiful double top, as we can see on the weekly right here. You zoom out, we've had many higher double tops, and it's got a long way to fall. It could get nasty if we start flooding the markets with some oil. Definitely so. And let's go ahead and get this spin in for Freaky Franks. Hold on. Frankie Franks. That's okay. I'm working on that. I almost said that. There's a little alcohol involved here. Let's give him his spin. Let's see what he gets today, guys. He may be the guy. He's going to be the dude right here. Does he win the T-Web 3? No, but he gets to drink now. Bam, on him. I don't care what you drink. You take a shot of coffee, espresso, whiskey. You drink, sir. $75 puts out in March. Let's investigate. I guess if you want to go to candle closes, you could probably Close enough. I mean, if it gets anywhere near, if it's 78 from where it's at now, you're going to be in the money if you took those now. He's drinking beer. Frank, absolutely, man. Drink your beer for us, dude. Y'all holler at some folks. Get them to come on. I don't care if they stay. Just get a call. Have your friends jump onto YouTube real quick. Holler at your buddies. Text them. Tell them to go to my channel. Just hit like and subscribe. Jump in here. Make a comment. Make a shitty comment. Say, hey, fat dude, spin the wheel for me. Whatever you got to do. They got a chance to win some crypto that's coming out in the next 12, 18 months. They can get in first. They're going to get in some crypto that nobody else has got right now. Or I get shit-faced, one of the two. Tell them. What was that other one? JD. Like JD Byrider. Who is JD? JD.com. JD.com. Hey. Let's see here on the weekly, my friend. Okay. Well, we've still got lower lows. Faux show. We've come up, tested that 200, and got a little rejection, but we didn't fall as hard as we could. We are building positive momentum. We're trying to get up in that bullish control zone on the RSI also. So I'm not ruling this one out completely. On the weekly, it looks like everything else. You've got this sort of falling, broadening wedge, and that's okay. That happens after in bear markets. But now we go to the daily, and I'm concerned. We go to the daily, and we have lost the living crap out of some positive momentum. We're actually getting a little bearish divergence of some sort right here. I'm not liking that at all. The 4 hour, we're steady building negative momentum. So I'm going to guess, let me go back to the daily. But the sellers may be exhausted by now for the fact that we're testing these highs right here. This is where we're at right now. We've come back down. If we can test and hold those highs, then we might see some kind of trend reversal and come back up to test this 200-day moving average again. But if those highs break, you get this little highs break, your next really congested area that you can see it going back down to, and it's still not a low. It's still not a lower low, 38.29, and you'd still be making a higher high. That's a good positive indicator for the future. You're still making that higher high, even if you come back down to $38. China stock. Well, F that shit. I don't like China. But I'm going to look at it anyway because you be asking. I'll be looking at it. You looking at 45 puts for January on JD? Hey, you're probably spot on with that. K5, you're probably spot on with that. Like I said, I'm saying, the 45, yeah, you're looking at these lows right here and kind of just below candle closes here. That's cool. And I think you definitely hit that. And you would also close this gap we've had. And I'm sure you saw that. So, yeah, you're spot on. Spot on for that one. And January gives you a little time for that to happen. All right. And, I didn't get a chance. So, Mullen today. Let me show you why I had a gamble-esque on Mullen. And I'm going to stick with it. Here's your weekly. Look at us. We're lows. We're making new lows. Anytime we make, if you look back, anytime we've made new lows, it's been just a matter of time. We've made really nasty lows again. We've turned around and got a reaction. That was a pretty nice little rip. Somewhere, that little rip was close to 700%. And that's cool. And so we made another new low. What kind of rip did we get here? Almost a 200% rip. So if you can ease into a call and give yourself a little bit of time. I don't even think it's a lot because I think you've got some earning numbers coming out. If this is anywhere near correct, this should have came out today. I don't know if that's right. It's not what I looked up earlier. Yeah, I think it's time. It's been beat down, so I think it's time we get another big reaction just to make a lower low, and it has to stay above $1 to stay listed. File USDT. But that was what I was thinking on Mullen. Risky gamble. It was like a couple bucks a contract. Get it, and let's just see if we get a bounce. If not, wow, you lost what, 30, 40 bucks. Unless you went stupid, bought like 10,000 contracts. But hopefully you didn't do that. We're all smarter than that on this channel. And I had file because I have looked at it before for people right there. And it's looking like about every other crypto. I mean, that's all it is you can say about it. On the weekly, it made new lows and it's consolidated sideways. You're losing positive momentum. On the daily, more consolidation under the 200. You're still losing that positive momentum. The 4-hour, you could see a little bounce back up and test this 431 area again, maybe. I mean, you could get as high as 442 and probably not change anything on the chart. But then again, Frank, that's crypto, man. If you're over here trying to scalp it, day trade it, then yeah, that information would matter to you. If you're holding it for a longer term gain, then this 4-hour and daily crap doesn't matter to you. You're looking at the weekly, and it's just not time yet. We're nowhere near the Bitcoin halving. It's just not time. So I'm not saying that it's not worth. You're already in it. You're holding it. I don't know where you got in it at, but if you're in it under $9, why? Why take a chance on losing a position and we get some crazy news that crypto go on a massive rip for 2 weeks and we start making higher highs and you missed out on a position. So yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. If you want to look at it on some crazier time scales, we'll look at it on some little slow. Yeah, I mean it doesn't move much. Even on the 5 minutes and stuff, it's pretty bad. How is folks from my Discord? How's folks from my Discord texting me right now, asking me questions, like on my phone, knowing that I'm streaming? Like, hey dude, I'm gonna ask you, join my stream, man. Join my stream, ask some questions. Let me tell this guy, we ought to call him. I'm going to tell him to go on YouTube. Ask your question there. Members, everybody gets busy. We got a couple more viewers coming in. Lots of great YouTube comments tonight. This has got to help because look, I get to YouTube, you get access to certain things in the studio stuff. You need comments, you need watch hours, you need viewers, you need subscribers. The more you get, the more perks. And let me see, I had a sub overlay in my live stream. I could turn that on. Manfred Fernandez was my last subscriber. But, yeah, guys, anything else want to look at? What are you thinking about? Can you look at Roblox? Absolutely, Charles, I can. Or Carbine, like the lantern on your head back in the day. Oh, Charles, man, you'd be so proud of me. I wanted something different. I wanted to try a little something different, and I went and got some. I mean, it's not that different. It's Maker's Mark. Everybody drank, but it's that Maker's Mark. Was that Maker's Mark 101 Select or something like that? Beautiful, beautiful tasting stuff. Just not my everyday drinking cup of tea. Like it's one of those. Hey, if I want to get smashed in 3 drinks, yeah, it's really great. But you did take the. I'm sure you did. Oh, Major League Lawns. That's hey guys. If you live anywhere in the South and you want your best lawn care ever, I'm talking about dude just killing it right here. Major League Lawns. Hit him up. If he's not in your region, he will set you up with someone in your region that is preferred with quality reputation. Make the phone call. Go like his page. This is my guy right here, okay? Regular extended hours. Let me look back. For what is what I want to know. You say regular trading hours or extended hours. You can trade both. I mean, if you want to put in that time, you can trade both. That's fine. Some Indiana, Chicago, perfect. I got family in Indiana and Chicago. I will send them your way. I will make sure I will put in the work. I know for a fact my Indiana folks have lawn care on some pretty large properties. And I will make that phone call tomorrow. Tell them, call my guy. That's all I can say. You go give them a price, and you tell them you know me. Just saw a bunch of them at my dad's funeral. Great people, lots of business owners up there. I love them to death, and I'm always trying to promote friends' businesses. I don't care where you're at. It may be someone in Indiana or Chicago sees my stream and goes, cool, let me give him a call. Doesn't matter. If I reach one person for him, I helped out a friend, and that's all I want, man. I just want everyone to be successful. Awesome. On stocks, man, when it comes to stocks, dude, I personally like only trading the regular hours. I'm not real crazy about trying to trade a whole bunch in pre-market after hour stuff. If you can catch something ripping crazy, cool, good luck. I just don't waste my time doing it. The volume is extremely weird. It can look like a lot of volume, but then you can't get orders filled, or if you get in, you can't get orders filled out, and I just don't like it, and it doesn't do anything for me. That's just not how I started trading this. I've never really traded a lot like it, but I know a guy that all he trades is pre-market, then he's out, he's done. But a lot of stuff running that. Monster, he's from Monster. Let's see. Quick question off subject, but are there any lifetime memberships left? There is. Let's see. We had, when last I checked, we had like 152 already. So that leaves us like 48 lifetime memberships left, because they went so hot at first that we got up to 100 so quickly. I wanted to offer it extended a little bit longer, so 200 was our cutoff. 200, when we get to 200 Discord members, the lifetime is going to go up. It's still lifetime, I believe, is 120. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lance. I believe it's 120, 125, something like that. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's been a year since I've posted it. You guys it's all automated. So yeah, I extended it until we got to the 200 mark. So technically, if like 45 other people wanted to jump in the lifetime, they're still good on that price. When we hit the 200 mark, the lifetime's probably going to go up to, I'd say, closer to like 300, because it's a huge value. And I feel like even at 300 for a lifetime of information and community, that's still super cheap. Some of the lifetimes from some of the other people I know that do groups are just out of this freaking world. Yes, 120. Yeah. I did it on stream too because we had hit 100 members so fast. I wanted to go ahead and keep extending it because people started, well, I want to do it, but give me next month, give me next week. And I was trying to play ball with everybody. But yeah, a couple more members and then we'll raise it up. Hit me up, and I agree. I just want to hear your thoughts. Absolutely, I'm just not a big trader in the before and after. Plus, like I said, I was telling somebody, it might have been you. I was telling you earlier when you texted me this morning, man. I'm done with my trading at 9:30 or 10. Realistically, and there's days that out of boredom I'll sit here and I try to stay connected and chit chat with my Discord, answer questions all day. But I try and encourage everybody, especially you that have jobs that work for a living. The trades that me, Reaper, and Built K5 are posting, most time we're posted out by 9:30 or 10. These guys find a couple more. They're a little more avid and throughout the day finding those shorter term plays. I don't. I'm setting up for if I've got plays out 2 weeks, then they're out 2 weeks, and that's what we're expecting within those 2 weeks to see some movement on them. I know everybody's got work, everybody's got things to do, so I'm just really kind of do your thing and then going about your day. And, we're not Wall Street. We don't need to sit here managing $1 billion of other people's money that we need to consume ourselves the market. If you're not insanely trading all day long and over leveraged and all that, there's no need in it. You have to have a balance. You have to have a work-life balance. And I work and trade these markets, and I also try to balance it with being a stay-at-home dad and doing things around here, hanging Christmas lights today and all kinds of stuff. So it's all about balance. Find your love in your city. X girls, XYZ. There we are, another spammer, another sexy time spammer. We ought to spam the sexy time girls, but hey, at least she left a comment. Appreciate that. Roblox could go as low as 29.29 before a bounce to the upside. Keep an eye on the volume candles. Absolutely. Bill K5 said it. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, some of my guys here, dude. It's my guys. My guys. I trust my guys. If I make a call and my other two guys, and it's really kind of a great setup. If I make a play or post a call on my options side or my common shares or whatever, and my other two guys here hit me up and go, hey, man, we're seeing this, and they're opposite opinions. If both my guys are seeing something I don't, that's great because you got the other two kind of double checking and going, man, you're missing something or you're reading this wrong. I love it. I love that I can take and double check myself against two other people. And majority of the time, if three technical analysts are leaning one way, it's probably going to be a banger. If you get the one guy out, there's times where I've just stuck to my guns. I saw something I thought I saw and it worked out. But a lot of times I can check myself against them. And a lot of times Reaper reaches out and is like, hey man, what do you think here? I feel like it's doing this. I'll put my eyes on it. So that's what's great about the Discord community. It's in the description below if you're not already in it. It's great, man. We've got people back checking each other, people throwing out plays, just such awesome community. I don't even mind. My guy, like, you want to join my Discord and you want to advertise for your business, your lawn care business, whatever. Long as you're not like in there trying to steal customers, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. But hey, you can come advertise your locksmith business, your lawn care business, your landscaping business. I'm down. I am all about helping each other, man. So I love it, dude. I love it. You don't know. There may be some cats around there that says, hey, I'm jumping in. And matter of fact, we've got multiple people around the Indiana area. So they need to check themselves and give you a holler. Thanks, Blockchain Solution. Yeah, Discord. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to keep it crunk. Major League Lawns, you got to spin, right? I know we got Frankie Frank spin. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we got him a spin. All right. Any other request, real quick? We've been live 47 minutes, and it's been a great one. Very active chat. Love you guys. You're killing it. Let me see if there's anything I wanted to point out. Oh, let's just take a look at gold to see the garbageism that gold is these days. So I had this kind of craziness. I had a bunch of stuff posted up, probably the monthly too on gold. I mean, gold is real, I want to say predictable, but it does the same old crap, the same old crap. The spin, okay, I don't remember now. Got to have a great team. You're great energy. Love the times. Hate to go out of your way because I know, hey, man, no, I don't have to, but I love what I do. I love my peoples. I love everyone, man. I love people in general. I love the world. I love everybody, dude. I appreciate everybody. I expect nothing from everyone, and I try to give everything I can back to the people around me. Y'all are great. Y'all are great. I don't remember giving you a spin. Maybe I didn't, but we're going to give you a spin anyway. One more time. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I missed it. Then that's my fault. You'll be the mofo to win right now. Let's see what it lands on. Come on, drink. Make viewer drink. And it's a whiskey shot. So that makes 3 whiskey shots from me tonight. I am drinking whiskey. I will keep tabs, and that will be in our next Friday night stream where I can get shit-faced and sleep it off because that last stream, y'all killed me. So I'm not going to... It's a Monday night, people. We're going to have some fun, but I want to be alive tomorrow to trade some markets. Man, appreciate that. But look at gold, man. Gold's had these breakouts from way back, even, let's see, back in the 80s. Triangle, flag, bull flag, what do you call it? Breakout, and then immediate just bleed. We didn't have a breakout here back in 2013. It just dumped. And then we looked like we were testing, did the same crap we had before in the 80s. Broke out to the upside. Never quite hit our target. And now we're bleeding out again. And it looks like we're probably fixing to get rejected from hell again off the 200-day moving average. Get away from the old heads. Gold is not a store of value. Gold is a crock o' shit. That's what gold is. I mean, if you think this action right here is a store of value when, let's see, if you bought at the high of 1980, January of 1980, to get back to that level, you did not see that price again until March of 2008. What is that? 28 years. You held an asset for 28 freaking years, man, before you even broke even. And now that you broke even, let's just check this out. This is why I'm going to tell you I hate gold. There's no... From break even to the high 85% return on your money, and it took another 3 years after breaking even. All you do is double top and you're shit in the bed again here. How is that retirement? How is that a hedge against? It's not. You were losing money for 20 years. It's horse shit. Don't do it. Gold's garbage, and that's fine with me. We're going to end the stream with another little looky look at the Doge, my favorite. Man, yeah, I'm just saying the weekly and the daily looks great. We got a little doji candle in that daily. The 4 hour, not dead yet. The 1 hour, it's hanging in there. We get all the way down. Let's just look at the 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Doge's lead the crypto market. DXY, yes sir. Bill K5. I didn't look at it because somebody was bitching last time about getting tired of looking at it all the time. So I started trying to start off with crypto. I've had these levels lined out for a minute, but here's my thoughts on it, bro. We found support basically three weeks at that 200-day moving average. Now we had this little channel sloping, and we broke below it on that big massive sell-on. That was what turned these stocks around for a little while. That was awesome. But if you look at all we really did, we're just right back to, let me grab a brush. All we did is come back and test a support. We tested a resistance as support for the second time. So we had this as support, a back test of what we just broke, ran up, we came back, we're testing it again now, showing as support for now. And that's the weekly. Realistically, I don't know if you can really give any negativity about that. To me personally, I think we're fixing to turn and rip one more time. Unless this Fed comes out, says some more crazy stuff Wednesday, and I just don't think that's going to slow anything down. I think he comes out, raises, save another 50 basis points, and we still turn around and we're off to the races again. It's hitting it perfectly there. And not to mention on the daily, look at this negative momentum. It's almost gone. We are about to turn neutral to positive on the momentum, and we're bouncing off this. Come on, man. At a historical area, this may have just been a really nice pullback before we get another rip back up to 109 easily. Easy, 109. And that's just that's where I'm seeing it right now. On the time frames that matter to people invested in 401k crap. And even on your 4 hour, man, you're trying to build positive momentum. I don't know what they're going to be able to do and when they're going to be able to do it and slow this dollar down. But to me, inflation is not coming down at the speed we've got to have it to before shit gets bad. So DXY, we all know. DXY goes up, stocks and assets go down. If it goes down, stocks and assets go up. You can look at the Dow Jones. Look what it's done. DXY went down. At the same time, it went up. We broke out of this descending broadening wedge. We're coming back and trying our best to test this area as support. I would not doubt us coming back down to like the 32.5 easily and testing this line again as a support that may be ripping. But we've started building negative momentum again. It's just not looking fabulous. And even though you go out to the weekly, it's great. We're above the 200. We broke out of this pattern. But this week we've started losing the momentum. Now, if we engulf this candle right here, yeah. David freaking Yoakum, brother-in-law at its finest. Brother-in-law gets a spin too. What's up, brother? You get to spin the wheel also because you're here, sir. Let's see what David Yoakum gets, people. Oh, how perfect. It couldn't have been more perfect. David, I spun the wheel. It lands on the viewer drinks. That's you, sir. You got to have a glass of whiskey, drink a shot, something for me. I win again. Finally, a stream where I'm winning. Great. But yeah, that's where we're at, people. It's just kind of right now. Markets are mixed. That's why I'm not rushing into a bunch of trades. It's not necessary. We need to get a defined confirmation of is this bear trend going to resume and continue running down? Are we going to get some confirmation that these sellers are done and that we're going to break from whatever the Fed's got going on in interest rates and start making higher highs? So there's no need to trade every day crazily and all that. Just keep working, keep pounding it, keep waiting, and just kind of keep your eyes on good deals. If you see if I see a deal, I'll post it. If I see some good common shares, I'll post it. But right now, you probably some of the best trades I've ever made is just walking away and doing nothing that day. And luckily, you can see a market that's up 400 to 500 to 800 points pre-market end up 400 to 500 points red by the end of the day. Some of those where I didn't feel right about it, nothing looked good. Those were some of my best trades, was not trading the market that day, because everything that was kind of iffy went the other way. But anyways, I mean, great stream tonight, guys. I appreciate every single one of you that took time out of your night to come talk to me, comment, spin the wheel, suggest charts, look at charts, be part of this community. If you're not already in the Discord, it's in the description. Sign up. You get your free trial for 7 days. Check it out. Make some money in those 7 days. And go buy our $5 monthly membership while it lasts. Our lifetime memberships of $120, and you never have to pay again. And we're going to always be there, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. And anybody else that watches this after the stream, thank you. Also, just leave comments, like, subscribe, tick the little bell so you get notifications when I go live. We're going to have a nice Friday stream. I'm going to change the wheel up on the Friday stream. And we're going to do some hardcore spinning, drinking, giveaways, all that good stuff. Thanks, every one of you. I'll see you in Discord after this. And then hopefully I'll see you again live tomorrow.